Hello and welcome to ACMG. This is actually the third video of making The Verge a top-down action-adventure game. So far, what we have on this game is some shooting, some aliens, a box exploding, some menu systems, and the arcade game type is pretty much fleshing out pretty amazingly. And so we have mines that explode, we have these aliens that we can shoot. I mean, it's just all around, we already have something that's pretty fun to play, as you can tell. And once we shoot through these boxes, get into this green one, we even have aliens that spawn out of it. Look at that. We got aliens that spawn out of green boxes. That's amazing, right? And then we have boxes that take only one hit, boxes that take a lot, boxes that don't take much, and then also we have boxes that explode. Right? Cool. Oh, that is so much fun. Just the best. So we're going to continue developing this game. We're going to try to get as far as we can within the next hour. I'm going to hopefully shoot for getting some more enemies added and a little bit of the arcade mode fleshed out. Hoping to jump on to that extraction mode. I think that would be very fun. But let's get a couple levels done for arcade and see how we are during that time. So let's start building the enemies. What did I call that? A flat? Okay, I'll do that. Jeez. Okay, I thought the button didn't click. That was weird. This is called a Bibli. This is the one that shoots projectiles. Oh, actually, gotta create it from a strip. Technically, these are actually supposed to be monsters or whatever, but I say whatever. I want the Bibli and beetles to shoot them or something. Projectile. Alright, and actually, before I start adding these enemies individually into this, I definitely want to take care of the player's health on screen. So I'm going to jump in there and start doing that. just going to save these over here on my other screen so that I can I can actually remember them. Okay. Alright. You know what? I like the idea of even having a custom name for the player so that they can add this later on. So I'll put on here. P name. And this will be customizable later on, I guess. I'll figure something out. I may just keep it like that. Okay. Let's start drawing, and I'm going to start with drawing the health. Alright, so let's put this at 5, 5. No, 5, 0. 1, yeah. And then let's make it stretch out to 30. And let's make it go down 5. This is the amount, so I always forget the order of this to get the percentage, but here it goes. Alright, the back color, C black, because they have built-in colors. C red, C green, direction, oof, I don't remember the direction, so I'm going to put 1. We do want to show the back, and we do want to show the border. It's drawing it the wrong way. That's funny. Direction 0. Okay, cool. Might want to make it a little bit bigger though. 30. Let's stretch it out 50. Make it a little bit wider. So stretch it at 9 to make it 10. Let's see what that'll look like. Totally debunked it. Which, yeah, I first saw that one. Okay, I don't mind the health bar being there. Alright, we can put the grenades right next, or the mines, I'm sorry, not grenades. Probably gonna need a little sprite for that. Make sure what it's called here. Just SPR mine. Okay. So draw, sprite, SPR mine, subimage 0, and we want this literally right below it. So at like 12, oh, 1, 12. I don't know how that's gonna look. We may need like a back image for this. It's so hard to tell. Just duplicate this. I'm gonna make a new one. Oops. Yes. We'll go with that. SPR HUD lines. Center that bad boy. And I'm gonna, oh, there's already an interface thing here, so I'm just gonna put that in the interface. And make sure we rename this. Underscore lines, my bad. Alright. And then we definitely need to move this down a lot, so I say a lot. 15 sounds good. It's probably like 20. 25. This will be 5. 2. Jeez, my X values. Oh, I have to remember it's coming from the center there. So I need to move it over at least the sprite's width. So. $25 might be overkill. And, yeah, that might be overkill too. Alright. How big is that thing? We'll say, 5. Sounds good. This should take care of that little extra edge over there. I know, I'm sorry, I have to go and jump into the game a lot. But that's all part of the process. Alright, I perfected it. Alright. And then right next to the mines, we need to draw some text of the actual variable. The X and Y. It is at 820, so let's do 12, 20, it's probably going to be less than that, 16, and then we're going to actually type in this variable function. It's called string, not variable function, but it's a function. And what it does is it turns anything I put in there into a string so it can display on the HUD. And we're going to draw the P mines. So it says I have 5. Obviously I can place a bunch. I haven't handled the code for that yet. Let's actually make a font for it real quick. What font am I using for all this? Starts with like a P. Proggy. Alright, so that should be a little bit better, and obviously, again, this is a little bit too high, so 15 might be good. Nope, too close. So it now needs to be 15 by 15, whatever. Alright, I actually have a script that I'm going to add to this, and it's going to be drawing text on the screen as I want to draw it. So SCR, draw text. And this is going to be my own custom one. I have it in one of my other projects. Super helpful. But this is extra. You don't have to do this. It's totally unnecessary. But it is amazing for me, so I'm going to do it. I just don't feel like writing it. So what happens here? It brings in a total of 6 arguments, and it sets the X and the Y position of this text that wants to be drawn, the thickness, so you know the border of it, what you want to put, the color of the font, and then the outline color. And then it goes through and it sets all the arguments in here and allows you to draw the text. Pretty neat little script there. So I'm going to use that for this. So definitely need to go back and grab this. Okay, so the X and Y. The thickness. We're just going to do a border of 1 right now. The font color, let's do C white, and then we're going to do C black for the outline. We'll see what this looks like. Yeah, you see how much better that looks just by adding some extra stuff onto it. Alright, let's move it out a little bit more. So 17 by 15 should be 8, but we'll see. Yeah, we're good. Now let's get some handling on that real quick just to test out, make sure we got the right stuff going on. So whenever the global right is pressed, let's do a whole check. So if P minus is greater than equal to 0, you can lay the mines. And we do P minus equals 1. How about if it's just greater than 0? Because if you don't have any mines and you lay one down, it's not going to work. Alright. Arcade. Alright, I'm going to lay 1. Lay 2. I'm going to lay 3, 4, 5. I should not be able to lay any more mines, but we will see. Yeah, can't lay any more mines. It worked. Cool. Time for some ammo. We're gonna make this ridiculous looking. I think it's the last one, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do what's in the clip and how much ammo we have left. And then we're going to display like a loading thing if the player is reloading. So alright, let's get the ammo drawn. So I'm just going to copy this over. Just change what we want to draw here. Yeah, I don't need that. Whoops, a daisy. I don't know what that was. Alright, so we're going to draw the ammo, and we're going to draw clip. I think I can do a plus here to draw more text, so I'm just going to try this out. Which means I'm just going to do this too. So it should just draw everything right out. But the reason why I changed ammo, I'm going to make that bigger. So I should actually add an extra argument here for font. That would be a good idea. Alright, let's save this. Let's just check this out. Oh, it's going to draw it all over everything. Not bad. Not bad looking. Let's just draw that at the bottom of the screen. It's 320. So, probably going to go with 300. Just because it's an awesome movie. Almost perfect. Hey. Hey, it's almost perfect. Boom, suckers. Alright. Skill shot. Let's do 10. I'm sorry, I just like have to shoot the aliens every single time I load this. I have this terrible addiction to shooting and playing the game whenever I test it. So I apologize, I spent a lot of time doing that. But you gotta test your own games. You gotta love your own games, or else who else is gonna love them? So, alright, taking care of that. And then I'm gonna add a font in here. Font D type. Alright. Draw. This may actually need to be above the color. Alright, everything worked. Boom. No! Come on, you slow alien. I'm just gonna wait for it to blow up. No! Okay. Oops. Told you. Alright, so... taking this... Actually, it's right there. 300, I want this at 10, we want this at, I don't know what the size of ammo is in pixels, so I'm just going to put it at 15, 20 to play it safe, and I'm going to add font HUD 2. Oh, you know what? Other way around. Oh well, let me just make the font real quick. Duplicate. Font 2. It's going to be 16. And I want this one to be 2, and this one to be normal. And I'm going to test this out to see what it looks like. I feel like I'm... yeah, this right here. Make 2 just a little bit bigger. 18, yeah? Alright. Alright, let's just move that over to the right. Probably twice what it is. Nope, keep going. It's 255. I love it. I love it so much. Alright guys, and I'm going to show you the draw text function again. It lets you copy it a little bit. It's really good. I'm not going to let you copy and paste the code, obviously, unless you get it from the source code. But if you are following this and you want to just type this in, go ahead and pause it now and type it in, because I feel like typing this in will help you remember it a lot better. And I can explain the code real quick. So what's happening here is this is going to be a variable color, and so this color variable right here is going to store a color set of info, and it's later on used in the draw set color function. So then we set the font to the argument 6, which is what we defined in that function, and then we set the color, which is also defined in the font color function. And then after that, it's going to set the alignment. It's going to set all these pieces of text up individually. And what it does is, in this for loop, we have I equals argument 0, which is the x, minus argument 2, which is the thickness. And then we have, as long as I is less than or equal to the x plus the thickness, it's going to increment by 1. So it's going to continually draw each piece of text. And so that's what we do here. We go into another for loop, and that's going to set the y values. So it's going to go I is x, n is y, and then it's going to draw the text in the x, y, argument 3, which is the string. And it just makes sure that it draws every bit of that text in a perfect, the perfect amount. And it allows for the border to show as well. And then the text to display, you're going to set the color using argument 4, and then you're going to draw the text using the argument 0x, argument 1y, and then argument 3, which is the string. This is the drop shadow, or whatever they outline. This draws the actual text on top of it, and then we set the color to that text's color. And then it draws it out. Pretty simple. It just looks very complicated, and with argument being in every piece of variable section, it gets really messy looking, but boy does it help when all you have to do is call it and then tell it what you want. Alright, so that's done. I'm going to go ahead and create the shooting part and get rid of some bullets every time they shoot. So let's see, what do I have it? P. Alright. This is gonna be messy. I'm gonna bring it down here. So first we have to check if the player has ammo in his clip. Oh boy, let me just make sure I got the variables right. Alright. If clip less than or equal to 0, if it is, then we want to check the ammo. Alright, so we're checking if the clip is empty and we have ammo, is pretty much what that says. So if the clip's empty, and we have ammo, then we're going to refill the clip up to 10 from the ammo. So we got to make sure the ammo has it. Okay, let me just remember some of this stuff here. Alright, so we do P ammo minus 10. Minus equals 10, and then we do P clip. We need to store a 10th variable, actually, for this ammo. So just do another if check. Greater than or equal to 10. Alright, so if the clip is empty and we have ammo left and the ammo is above 10, then all we do is we just P ammo minus equals 10, P clip plus equals 10. And then else if P ammo is less than 10, check this out. So if P ammo is less than 10, we just do P ammo minus equals P ammo, just so we don't have to store any variables, and then we put the ammo in the clip. We do this first. Remember, order of operations here. So P clip plus equals P ammo, and then we just subtract whatever's left in the ammo. And then this same thing here is we'd want to have that first, just so we keep things organized. Alright, time to comment. If the clip is empty, if there is ammo left, the ammo is above 10, which is the clip size, and then the ammo is less than 10. Okay, a lot of code, logic, I guess you'd say. Okay. This is fun, right? Everybody? Fun for everybody. Okay, so this is reloading it. I'm just making sure I get the reload function right. Okay, I'm going to throw this into an alarm. Because if you remember, we have a reload time so that we can reload our weapon. Alright, and I'm also going to use this. No, that's a lie. Just forget that. Alright, so when the left's pressed, let's take out some ammo. But we have to make sure that we can shoot. Okay, so if they can shoot, we have to do another if check. So if p clip is greater than 0, totally flip that around. Okay, so make sure we have ammo. Okay, if it is greater than 0, we can shoot. I don't like that. My bad. Why does it do that? Just give me smart tabs. Come on. I like to keep my code clean. Alright. So if it is greater than 0, then we do the whole shooting thing and subtract some ammo. So, p clip minus equals 1. Else, so if the clip is not greater than 0, then we do some reloading. And then I think this is reload. I didn't even check. P reload, correct. I'm going to do P reloading. 0. I'm adding a P reloading so that I can draw some text on the GUI. So after this is all done, otherwise it doesn't even reload stuff. Just after everything's done. Go back to left click. Alright. This is equal to 1. And then on the GUI, we're going to draw that reloading text in the center of the screen, just for some fun. Let's do screen width, room width. No, I hate the center of the screen. Gosh, I know it's simple math. I can't think of it right now. You guys ready to laugh? Let's do what is it, 480? That's 240. Gosh, 240. It's not even early. This is sad. 160. All right. Okay, cool. Nah, I'm not going to draw it right there. I'm going to draw it over this. So check this out. Alright, so P reloading equals 0. Then we draw this. Else, if P reloading equals 1, I could have just put an else statement in there because it's checking a true or false pretty much, but I like to just make sure for any error handling that I got this taken care of. 2, and we want okay. Ready? Love it. I love it. I'm just going to move the ammo over a little bit. This is beautiful. I'm loving how fast this came together. It's been actually quite some time. Place the mines. No. Stop chasing me. See, reloading, can't shoot. Oh, I don't have any mines left. Reloading again. I'm gonna make sure the no ammo works. And what's cool about this whole having everything on a variable timer is you can speed up the reload times, you can shoot faster, you can, you know, whatever you want to do. So that's why I do it. So after this runs out, I should not be able to shoot anymore. So I'm going to do this. If P reloading equals 1, and, which is represented by a double ampersand, if P reloading equals 1, and we got to make sure we have ammo in the clip, so it's greater than 0. We got to make sure P ammo is greater than 0. If P reloading equals 0, and P clip is greater than 0, then we're going to show the information. And then if everything else is false, we're going to put no ammo. That should look beautiful. I'm probably going to take down some of the timers so that I don't have to go through 40. Where's the player's creative event? There it is. Let's put this at 10. So we'll be able to go through all the stages of having ammo and not having ammo. Alright, so we got 10. No ammo. It's supposed to say reloading. That was pretty effective, actually. Alright, so it says no ammo. Alright, and this is why we gotta check that, because you saw how it said no ammo after I was reloading. We don't want it to do that. So this is why we add in an else check. So if P reloading equals false and ammo is 0 and there's nothing in the clip, so if P ammo is less than 0, less than or equal to, if P clip is less than or equal to 0, gotta make sure we have Alright, and this is just so there's no negatives. Alright, should be gold. Okay, that was just reloading. This next one should be no ammo. That's cool. I like that. It flashes whenever you click. Look at that. An unexpected, amazing thing just happened. I love it. Alright, so we got the health taken care of. Oh, score. We gotta take care of score. And score is a little tricky because we just put everything on the left-hand side. Let me look at the landscape of the screen real quick. Okay, we could have score in the right-hand corner, and it could be aligned to the right so that it constantly builds out to the left. We want the player to be able to rack up some score. So, let's draw... Ooh, drawing an alignment for the text would be a good idea too. Look at that. Some color, draw some text. I'm gonna just draw here. Draw, set. I don't know what it is. Oh, there's an H line and a V line. That's awesome. We're only going to need that one though. So I have to go back through here and anything that uses draw text, I need to make sure to set that up. So, what does it use? I don't remember. Let me check real quick. FA, it uses FA. Why? I don't know. Left. Let's take all of that. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, so everything's drawing left. And we're going to take this. This is going to be FA right. P score. I'm going to draw this all the way to the right side of the screen. It's 480, so let's do 460. 15, does that sound good? That's where the mines are drawn. Let's do 5. And we want to use the large text. What is that? What is that? Oh boy. It's not down here. It's only on these two. It was on the mines and the score. Probably gonna take out that last piece of script that I wrote. That's not good. This might also have to do with the alignment thing. No? Just this? What's wrong with it? I don't see anything wrong with it. It's drawing a shadow. Something weird is going on. So all I did was move the alignment up to the top of that SCR draw text. See if that did anything. Yeah, that worked. It wasn't aligning the shadow either, so. Or the fake, what do you call it? Border. Suckers. Alright. Dang it, bad habit. Okay. So we got the score working, but now we don't have any way of scoring, so we can add point tables, or we can just go to an enemy and add what they're worth. So. You know what? You're worth 20 points. So let's add an event for the alien. When it's destroyed, we're going to give the player some score. So all it does is gives player the worth of this alien. And we're going to make some skill shots done. So whenever the worm runs into the player, we're actually going to half his worth. So P worth. I don't know if that works. Divided equals. I really don't know if that works, so I'm going to try it. So when they run into me, they should only be worth 20 or 10. That actually worked. Nice. I've never used that before. Alright, so you get 140 if you just run through all of them, which is still cool because they're dying and you're not dead. But if I shoot them, I'll probably miss a couple in the beginning. Alright, so I got 10 for each of those, which is 40, so that's okay. So I got hit by all these first ones. Hit another one, so let's see. I'm already at 100 points. Check that out. I'm reloading. Alright, so much better score, you know, that's a reward, risk-reward for the player, so you can either, you know, run into them and not die, or you can just shoot them. And one last thing, I think on top of this health bar, I'm going to draw some text. This is going to be on the health bar, so it's at 1-1. The X is not going to be 1. It's going to be 25. And the Y is going to be 1. And then we're going to put the P health here. Let's try it out. I have an idea. Let's do, where is it? FA Center. Actually gonna make another font. I know this is weird, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's why I added the parameters for this. So it's easy to change. I don't have to go in there and change each individual thing. Let's make this longer. Let's do like... put it at 60. Let's do string health plus a string of the P max health. I think that would look really nice on here, so we'll see. Yeah, I like that. And then we get different power-ups or whatever here if we want them. So we got the score, all that junk. Probably gonna have to draw this out. So all I added was a string to the scores to allow it to show score. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Remember, explosions don't kill these boxes. How did you survive? Alright. Our HUD is good to go. So, that was awesome. I know I wanted to add enemies, but it looks like it turned into an hour of creating the HUD, getting it the way we want it to, you know, etc. So, I think I'm just going to leave it there, guys, and when I start up the next tutorial, I will work on getting, you know, some enemies done, because this time we got player shooting, all that stuff. We're going to work on getting enemies and some death sequences and stuff like that, so that we can actually have a fleshed out game. I know this has been a long 3 hours of everybody's time, but in the end, we're making a really cool project, and I'm enjoying making it. I hope you guys enjoy making it. And even if you just take my source code and mess with it and like change variables that you want, you know, if you watch these tutorials, you know where everything is. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching and look forward to our next one together. Catch you guys later.